Well, I've been a vegan now for 28 years, and I became a vegan in 1987. And the simple reason why I became a vegan and why animal rights are important to me is that it seems very obvious that any creature with eyes and a nervous system is capable of feeling intense pain, and is also capable of having their own life and their own emotional life and their own rights and their own will. And I think it's actually evil to impose our will on another animal or another person or any other creature. You know, every creature on the planet is entitled to live its own life. That's why I'm an animal rights campaigner, and that's why I'm a vegan, and that's my sort of ethical orientation towards other creatures and life on the planet. I became a vegan for ethical reasons, for ethical animal reasons, and of course by being a vegan I'm also cutting back on climate change and cancer, diabetes, heart disease, zoonotic disease, antibiotic resistance, water use, rainforest deforestation, ocean acidification. So there are all these other benefits to veganism. Or looked at differently, there are all these other terrible consequences of animal agriculture. But ultimately what sustains me in my veganism is a love for animals and a belief that animals are not ours to eat, wear, or experiment on. I believe in animal rights and rights for all animals, but especially something like fur. Because you look at minks and look at foxes and look at all the animals who are trapped or caged or killed for fur, and these animals are social and they're smart and they're sensitive and they have rich lives, and it's evil to deny them their right to live, and it's evil to force them to suffer, especially for something as ugly and tacky and shallow as fur. You know, I don't know how the fur industry even still exists. You know, because every single person on the planet knows that in order to create fur, you have to torture and kill something. You know, there's no way to humanely create fur. You know, it's a barbaric, horrifying industry, and it should just be banned outright. And what's encouraging about the anti-fur campaigns in Poland is that the fur lobby in Poland isn't as strong as it is in other countries, because in other countries the fur lobby influences politicians more. And I feel like in Poland the politicians have the ability to actually do the right thing. Well, I'm a member of Open Cages, and I'm an animal rights activist because I love animals, and I believe that animals have their own rights and their own wills and their own lives. And I encourage anyone who also cares about animals and who believes in animal rights and animal welfare to join Open Cages and do everything that you can to campaign for animal rights and for animal welfare.